Hello everyone, how are you? How are you feeling? Are you having a good day? Well, I hope you are, and even if you're not, I hope this video will lighten your mood at least for a little bit. You may not know it, but me and my boyfriend, the one who you see playing right now, are going to tell you some small tips from our own lives which has helped us become better people when it comes to discipline and ambition. So let's get right into it. Have you ever happened to stumble upon your own self when it came to developing a certain aspect of your life? Well, I have, actually, a bunch of times, so you're not the only one here. Let me tell you, whenever you happen to do a mistake, don't beat yourself up to it. Whenever I used to make a mistake or do something wrong, I would feel like the entire world would crumble upon myself. Like, everyone would fully judge me immediately. Do you know what this does? It keeps you stuck exactly where you don't want to be. It took me a while to realize that. And the way to overcome failure is to just get out from this so-called victim mindset and change your focus toward greater outcomes. What happens on a larger scale is you, as an individual, have encountered a series of bad experiences. It's normal to expect the story to repeat, but let me tell you, here comes the change. A beautiful thing about the human perception is that you can choose what to focus on. So, in the next moment you feel hopeless, or in the moment you feel like you are to fail again, just stop, breathe, rewind, and reboot. Remind yourself what you are capable of. A beautiful thing about the human perception is that you can choose what to focus on. In the moment you feel hopeless, in the moment you feel like you are to fail again, just stop. Another important aspect is that success is not linear. I want to tell you something very important. The success in achieving discipline isn't like an one-time only moment. It's a series of moments which determines the outcome you expect next. This ultimately changes and rewires your brain. A lot of people have the tendency to give up when it comes to achieving discipline because they believe discipline is obtained throughout an easy process. Sadly, things aren't as easy as they may seem. But that's the beauty in change. In the same time, all you should do is just start the thing that you've been procrastinating upon. Just write the paper you've been postponing, or send that text, or try to get that diploma. Try not to procrastinate and just get over the moment which causes you discomfort. Did you know that your own brain can sabotage you into not doing something that causes you an unpleasant feeling, which we call discomfort? If you show your brain that discomfort is actually not a bad thing to run away from, a new neural pathway will be formed and you will actually get to do hard stuff so much more easier. Now, we have talked about the way our brain works, but I want to give you some tips, tricks, and inspirations. If I were to report to my personal experience, I would tell you about the moment when I was really obsessed with becoming a new person and finding myself, and I almost forgot the point of life. And I remember telling my boyfriend, "Hey, do you know a book I can read?" Because I was so focused on me reading new books, on me doing new things, on me just turning my life around, and seeing how stressed I was, he just goes like, "Yeah, I have the perfect book for you." He gave me the book You Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, and if you don't know who David Goggins is, he's a really well-known fitness coach and he inspires people with his life story. When I started reading that book, I realized that we should really be grateful for what we already have. You may not realize it, but you get so focused on changing yourself that you forget around people around you. You forget about who you were before, what your life is, what it means. So don't forget that. Also, a really beautiful quote that has inspired me in David's book is, don't stop when you're tired. Stop when it's done. Because this teaches you a lot of discipline. And you may not even know it. Another book that I would like you to look into is Atomic Habits. In that book, if I were to make a short summary, you basically just learn that you don't have to see discipline as a goal. It's not something that you achieve one random day. It's not like you can just wake up and say like, yeah, no, I'm disciplined. It's a series of experiences, a series of days in which you implement change into your life. So, to sum up, from a heartfelt point of view, I want you to know that change is possible. Seeing yourself success is possible, but you have to work for it. And I know if you are used to procrastination, or if you are used to actually engage into not doing what you want to do, it might seem hard, but trust me, the only part that's hard, it's starting. So, if you have liked this kind of content, please keep us in touch. And if you want to see more, a like and a subscribe would really help us. If you also want to share, we wouldn't mind. So, I hope you feel inspired, and remember, keep your head up. Thank you so much and have such a beautiful day. Goodbye.